Hello? Hang on. Okay, so I'm live. Can you all hear me? Okay, let me just get the chat up. And hello, if you're watching it after the event. Skip forward a little bit and you'll get to the good stuff, hopefully. So let's wait for some viewers. Oh, there's someone here. Let me just get the chat up and running. Where are you, chat? Hello, Enda. Hello, Stephen. Hello, Elliot. Hello, Ayub. Ayub? I don't know how to say that. So yeah, I had to bring the stream forward today. Sorry if that's an inconvenience to you. Yeah, slight change of plan. The wife's going out tonight now, and yeah, I've got to look after the kids, all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't 100% sure that I could get on to do this. So I thought, hey, what the heck? Let's do it now. I know that in America it's early, so I guess I'm going to miss out on some of you American guys, which is a shame. But you know, maybe doing it earlier is helpful for other people in other parts of the world. So thanks for joining me, everyone. I see there's about 12 of you on right now. We're going to run till about 2 o'clock and we'll see how it goes. So just fire off your questions to me. That'll be good, and we'll get the conversation started. If you haven't got any questions, then I don't know, we'll think of a subject and just talk about that. So have any of you got any questions? Ashish, hello. He says he needs some help in affiliate marketing. That's quite a general statement. Have you got anything specifically you'd like help with? Excuse me. Okay. You're not going to elaborate on that anymore. So if you need some help on affiliate marketing, of course, do check out my channel. There is videos on building sites, on promoting sites, choosing products, all that kind of thing. If you've got something more specific, then of course I can go into more detail. She says, what are the strategies to sell the products fast? Well, unfortunately, there isn't really a fast way. Affiliate marketing does take a little bit of time, especially if you're looking to get traffic from SEO, basically free traffic from search engines. It's going to take a little bit of time. Other things that are against you making sales fast, or if you've got a new domain name, that can take a little while to get ranked as well. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit slow to start with. You could, of course, use paid traffic. That's one way of giving you, an instant hit of traffic. However, you've got to be careful that you don't spend more money on ads than you earn in commission. So I wouldn't go for a fast approach. Affiliate marketing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Affiliate marketing is kind of more of a long-term, slower burn. But, once you get it working, it's going to pay you every month. But yeah, it's not an easy way to get quick money, I'm afraid. Hello, John. Thanks for joining us. Hello to everyone who's just joined in the last few minutes. It's not quite as busy as usual today, which I kind of expected. So I'm not going to do it this time very often. It was just to say earlier, plans have changed and I'm not going to be able to do it later today. So I thought, hey, rather than not do it at all, let's do it now. She says, what about blogging? Yeah, blogging is a great way to sell affiliate products. But again, if you're going to get, or you want to get SEO traffic, it's going to take a little bit of time because you need to create your articles. You need to build some links. You need to give Google a bit of time to come in and index your site and, work out whether it wants to rank you or not and all that kind of stuff. Elliot, it starts now. Elliot asked, what time is this supposed to start? It started. We started about 10 minutes ago. I was 5-10 minutes late. That's because I had a few connection problems. I think it's putting my laptop in this position has not helped because I have to kind of pull everything out. But yeah, we started. So welcome, Elliot. Normally I do them in the evening. Normally I do them at 8 p.m. UK time. Excuse the dog if you can hear her barking. I think someone's trying to get in. Never mind. Yeah, I normally do them at 8 p.m. UK time, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I've had to bring it forward today. So, Elliot, hopefully you can stay in. And have you got any questions or anything you'd like to talk about? By the way, you can hear me okay, yeah? John says, I heard that using Amazon prices in my content will get me banned. Is that true? It is true, but there is an exception to the rule. If you pull in your prices using something like WooZone, so via the API, excuse me a second, let me just go and give the dog a kick because it's very loud, I'm sure. Honey, stop it. Stop. I'm sorry, stupid dog. She's still barking. I can't shut her up. Never mind. So yeah, adding prices to content from Amazon is against terms because Amazon don't want you to have inaccurate prices. So they can go out of date, obviously, because prices change quite a lot on Amazon. So the one exception to the rule is if you use something like WooZone, Content Egg, or some other plugin or API thing. That way you're fine because those plugins will update the prices for you automatically and you won't get banned. Hope that makes sense. Ashish shares, from where should I start? Should I do simple blogging or should I have to start with event blogging? I'm not quite sure I understand the question. You can start wherever you like. If you're good at creating content and you don't want to mess around too much with a complicated site, a simple blog is a perfect place to start. Jake says, is it better to try and focus on a single product or several products within the same niche? I would go for several products. That way you've got more scope for creating different content and you're kind of spreading your options a little bit. So, generally what I find is in everything that you do, when it comes to products or marketing campaigns or those sorts of things, if you try with a few, generally a few will work and the rest won't work, but you'll only ever be able to discover which ones work by running all of them. It's a little bit like spread betting, maybe. I'm not quite sure what spread betting is, but say you had a horse race, you put a little bit of money on each horse and over a few races, and then eventually you start to see which ones are the winners, and then you just put your money on those. That's probably a really bad metaphor, but I think you get the idea. Try a bit of everything, and then once you start getting some results, focus on the bits that are working. It's the 80-20 rule coming in there. So 20% of 80% of your money. Okay. So Jake, I hope that makes sense. Alex says, nice name, by the way. Google is now prioritizing searches from the country you're in. Will this affect my ability to rank in the US? If you've got a UK site, yeah, it might do, or if you've got a site in another country. So the best way to get around this, and I have said this before, my preferred method is to always create country-specific sites. So have a UK site, have a US site, have a French site, Australian site, whatever you're doing. That way you've got a better chance of ranking. And if you want to push it even further, you first off, you make sure you get the relevant domain. So you get a .com or .co.uk or .de or whatever. What's Australia? AU? Yeah, get the right domain. Second thing you can do to help rank in a certain country is actually take hosting from that particular country. So HostGator is good for the US. In the UK, you might want to go for someone else. I can't think of anyone I want to recommend right now. I did used to recommend TSO Host, but recently they haven't been as good, so I'm not going to recommend them. If you go with someone like WP Engine, who I have recommended before, they actually give you the option to choose where you'd like your site to be located. You can choose to be on their US servers or the UK servers. So that's pretty cool. So those two things can affect how well you'll rank in a particular country. Stephen says, I've been rewriting the product descriptions from items imported via Woozone to make them easier to read. Good. Should I SEO item descriptions? If so, what sort of optimization should I consider? It's good that you're rewriting. Make sure that in your synchronization settings, you've turned off the sync with the descriptions. Otherwise, Woozone will do a sync and it will change them all back to as they were, which is obviously not very helpful. In terms of the sort of optimization you want to consider, basically, you want to rank for a certain product keyword. I'd have thought for each product. So you look at the name of the product and you try and include that name within the descriptions a few times. You can set it as your target keyword within Yoast SEO, and then just follow whatever Yoast recommends to try and get the product green. But it will be basically including it in the description and maybe adding an image with some alt tags and the URL and that kind of stuff. A couple of weeks ago, I did a recent video on that. Not on product specifically, but on page SEO. Nick says, I'm doing a site targeting New Zealand with a .com. Is it suffice just to set Google search for New Zealand in Webmaster Tools, or should I get the site hosted in New Zealand? My host is UK based. As I was just saying, you can just do that. Just set it as New Zealand in your Webmaster Tools. That may be sufficient. But if you really want to push it, then yeah, you would want to get your site hosted in New Zealand. And maybe even get a New Zealand domain.nz, I guess. Playboy, do you have to have, that's the guy's name, by the way. Do you have to have a website to do affiliate program on YouTube? No, you don't. You don't. Yeah, I did a video recently on affiliate marketing without a website. Not sure which channel I put it on now, or whether I put it on a channel at all. But basically what I said in that video is you can do affiliate marketing without a website. It's something that I do quite a lot. I get quite a lot of affiliate commission from YouTube. So you just create content for YouTube, and then within that content, mention products, give out voucher codes, that kind of thing. Other places you can do it, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Do affiliate marketing through all of those platforms. Basically, once you've built up a following of people that are listening to what you have to say or reading your content, then there is an opportunity there to promote affiliate products. Okay, 32 of you now. Thanks for joining me over your lunch break or whatever time it is where you are. Hello to anyone who's just joined. I'm just going through the questions now. Where have I got to? Jake says, I know a way to get tons of site views on Facebook, but most people don't appreciate it because it involves a lot of tagging. Yeah, you don't want to be a spammer. You don't want to annoy people. I think that's never a good thing. Click says, hi Alex. I get a 404 error when site mapping. What should I do? I've tried everything. Can you share a link with me? Click. I'd be interested to see what's happening there. Thurman UK, hello. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me. He says, hi, this is a new time. Yeah, it is a new time. As I explained at the beginning of the video, due to circumstances beyond my control, basically, my wife decided that she's going out tonight. I'm on babysitting duty and I know what the kids are like. I don't want them kind of interrupting the live stream. So I thought, hey, I'll do it now while everyone's out and, we'll get a bit of peace apart from the dog that's been barking. It's not a permanent time unless you guys want me to do it earlier. But to be fair, it is a little bit easier for me to do it in the afternoon, as I say, because there's no kids and stuff about. But be interested to let you know. If you let me know what times are good for you, I can always, we can try it some different times, see how it goes. Ben says, I have a site I've been working on for over a year and it's not performing as I'd like. Recently found a site called Answer the Public. Should target the Google phrases on this site to help rank. Okay, but I guess what you're saying there is you found an answer type site, a bit like Yahoo Answers. I've not heard of Answer the Public. Let me just have a quick look so I know exactly what you're talking about. Answer the Public. Oh, no, hang on. That looks different to what I thought it was. Let's have a look. Ask. Oh, Ask the seeker, enter keyword, and it'll suggest content. Okay, let's see what happens. Wow, this looks like a great site. Okay, well, thanks for sharing this. I've not seen this site before. So the site is called Answer the Public, and what you do is you type in a subject, your niche, whatever. So I've just typed in Xbox, and let me just share my screen. This is worth sharing. Let me just try and share my screen without disconnecting you all. You know, regulars on the stream will know that I'm very good at doing that. Here we go. So yeah, here is the site. It's called Answer the Public, and yeah. So if I just type in Xbox, a great video of that, and then down here you get this visualization, where you've got like these how questions, are questions, will questions, can, where, which, all these different types of questions, and then it kind of gives you some more details. So are Xbox 360 controllers compatible with Xbox One? Will Xbox One download when off? So basically, you can look through here, and I think you can actually present them in a better way like that. You can look through here, and it's giving you basically some really good ideas for content. So maybe if I go back and just do a search on something relevant to one of my sites, so Ugg Boots, thinking specifically about Boot Boutique, which is a site that I've got. Okay, that's brought back nothing. So that's strange. A bit more broad. Oh, women's boots. Okay. How tall are women's boots? Can women's boots? Can guys wear women's boots? That could be an interesting bit of content. What women's boots are in fashion? That sounds like a perfect idea for a bit of content for my site. You know, I could do an article about which women's boots are in fashion, obviously then include links to all of them. Which women's walking boots, ski boots, hiking boots, snow boots, best women's walking boots, hot women's. So that's giving me loads of ideas. So check out this tool. Going back to your question, I would recommend using it, Ben. It looks good. And you know, you just need that inspiration to get your kind of juices flowing when it comes to creating content. Let me turn off the screen sharing. Good find. Thanks for sharing that. John says, okay, so I can custom build an API link in and it's okay. Yeah, John, you're talking about the prices again, aren't you? So I'll just use a plugin, as I say, use WooZone or something like that to bring in those prices. Jake says, oh goodness, I just realized I was watching from way behind. I've got some catching up to do. Oh dear, never mind. Kyle says, can you answer my question last time regarding Amazon deactivated my account? Remind me what that was. Have you got back on yet? John says, what is the bulk of your workload? Content writing, SEO, or just sitting back and raking in? Do you ever outsource any of it? The bulk of my workload is creating videos. So that's content creation, I guess, and then doing SEO on those. I do outsource bits of my work. I'm starting to outsource more. That's kind of the key, really, to growing a business. So I've started outsourcing a bit of content creation. It's early days yet. I want to see what they come back with. So I've got some contractors working on some content for WP Eagle. So once that's done, I'll share it with you. Bracing Wellness says, hello from Toronto. Hello. Asian says, I shouldn't be here, according to Doug. I should stop consuming other content, but I love your videos. Thanks for coming, Adrian. I didn't know Doug said that. Well, he just wants you to watch his stuff. That's fair enough. Adrian also asked, where can I learn how to create tables on HTML? Do you have, or can you make a video on how to create tables? Yeah, I can. Let me add that as a note. There is actually a number of really cool plugins for WordPress if you're using WordPress that do that for you, so you don't have to worry too much about the HTML. Veggie says product title is not appearing on WooZone. Can you share a link with me? It's probably because the font color is white on a white background. Playboy says, when I try and create an account, it makes me put in a website. If I'm using a YouTube, what would you put into that section? You could put your YouTube channel address in. Steve says, WooZone updated image dimensions as per instructions. Tried regenerating, but the product images are hosting on Amazon service. None of them got resized. Which theme are you using, Steve? It'd be interesting to have a look. Sometimes you can just adjust them using a simple bit of CSS. Steve says he just checked his synchronization settings and they were set to change the descriptions. So good job you spotted that. Otherwise, you'd be really annoyed having rewritten all those descriptions. Jake, yeah, says he's got a site. He's not been putting much work into. Share it if you want. Yeah, we'll take a look. Harshal says, do I have any courses on Udemy? No, I don't. I'm afraid they're all on YouTube, all for free. I have thought about Udemy. It's not something I've got to just yet. Ian says, how can I make a table of contents at the beginning of a long article, so people don't have to scroll all the way down if they're in a rush? It's a good question. What you can do is do some href, add some links. Let me see if I can show you how to do that. Let me just bring up a window. Now, I know last time my live demonstration didn't quite go to plan. So let me see if I've got a site that I can show you. Let's see if we can do it on Boot Boutique. Classic. Okay, let me just share my screen. Okay, so I'm on this post here. It's on Boot Boutique, how to wear UGG boots. So say I wanted to create a table of contents with these headings. I'm going to do this manually. I wonder there might be a plugin that does it. So I'm just going to copy that text. At the top of this post, I'm going to put table of contents. I might make that a little heading, H3 or something. Now I'm just going to paste these in. I'm going to do paste and match style because I don't want them big. So Uggs and shorts. So paste and match style. Purpose of this demonstration, so it doesn't drag on, I won't do every single one because that's just boring. I'll do these free for now. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make that a list like that. So I want this to link to here. So what I'm going to do, first off, I'm going to highlight that. And I'm going to insert a link. I'm just going to go to link options. And I'm going to put a URL of just a hash for now. Like that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to the text editor. Find this black leggings thing. And then what I need to do, let me just find the right bit of code. I'm trying to do this off the top of my head, but I need to do a little bit of research. Hang on. I think it's ID, bear with me. Okay. Oh, no, it's name. Name. So I'm going to add in this little ahref thing. I'm going to leave that as it is. I'm just going to add a name, then a speech. Let's call this leggings. And in fact, because I don't want this to actually look like a link, I'm going to move this closing A tag. Just going to put it there. So it's before the actual bit of text. That should be fine. Okay, and then let's go back to the visual editor. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to click on the insert and edit link. And then for the URL, I'm going to do a little hash and then put in leggings, which was the name I just gave this thing down here. So let's see what happens now. Let's update. And view posts. So here's our table of contents. If I click on this, it jumps us down. I always find it jumps a little bit too far. You see that? It's kind of brought us there, but that's off the page. So what you could do is actually move it up a little bit. That might be better. So let's go back to text editor. I could just get this, cut that out, and I'm just going to put it before the H2. See if that makes a difference. I'm not sure if it will. Let's have a look. No, it's still gone a little bit far, but you get the idea. That's how you do it. And obviously I'd go through and do all of them. Okay, let me try and turn off this screen sharing. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so did that make sense? What have I missed? Okay. Steven says, I've been using Answer the Public to help find keywords for the blog attached to my site. Okay, yeah, thanks for that link. Good. Agent says, how can I make table contents? I've just done that. Hopefully that was clear. Embracing Wellness says, if I have multiple images in a post, I need to put an alt text on all of them or close to one image. I would do it on all of them. Use different variations of your keyword whilst trying to describe the image. More words you get on the page, the better. So just, it only takes a few moments. Just do all of them. Okay, let's have a look at Toy House, which is Vaju's site. He's having a trouble with his product titles. Let's have a look. Ooh, our site's looking nice. Very nice. I see you have got titles on the homepage. Okay, but there is no titles on. That's weird. Let me have a quick look. There's no titles on his product pages. Okay, okay, there's some weird CSS going on. I don't know if let me just show you. Let me share my screen with you again. So I don't know if you've added any custom CSS. I hope you don't mind me sharing your site. You posted it in the chat, so I'm guessing not. So I just fired up the inspector, which is how we do custom CSS, which I am going to do a video on. I have been working on it. I'm hoping I'll get it up probably tomorrow now, if I get my head down and get it done, all about CSS. But yeah, so I've just been looking at the site. As you can see, there's no title, but I can see that the title is actually still in the code. So that means that CSS is hiding it. And then when I look down here, I see that you've got this bit of CSS here that's body.row space h1, and then you've got this display none. So I'm wondering if you go into your customize section on your site and go into custom CSS, if you see that in there, take it out, because see, if I get rid of it, there's your name. So I don't know who's added that or where it's come from, but it's probably in your custom CSS. So just take out that display none, and then you should be good. I hope that's clear, Veggie. Oh, I nearly clicked stop broadcasting. Stop screen sharing. I must pay attention before I click. Convict Klein, hello. He says, how about using varieties of site builders? I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Do you mean things like Wix and things like that, or do you mean like Visual Composer, that kind of stuff? I'm not quite sure what you mean. Elliot says, hello, Elliot. Hi, Alex. When did you decide to quit your job and pursue affiliate marketing as a full-time career in terms of what you thought it was safe and earning enough to quit your job? Now, let me just post a link in the chat. I did a video on my other channel about my life story. Maybe you want to watch that. But basically, I haven't had a real job for quite some time, years and years and years. I've been working for myself for a long time. And yeah, I just basically switched to affiliate marketing when I started doing it on the side, started doing YouTube, creating videos when I could. And then when the affiliate revenue got to a certain point, it was then obvious that I could just focus on that. But yeah, watch the video I've just posted in the chat and it takes you through exactly what I did. I started as an apprentice, and then I set up my own business installing Wi-Fi equipment, and then I did Google AdWords consultancy, and yeah. So I never kind of went straight from a job to affiliate marketing, kind of went the long way around. Okay. So Jake, that's your site you want to show. There's tactical flashlight tech. That sounds interesting. Let's have a look. Let me just share your site if that's okay. So it looks good. I mean, it's just obviously a blog site. It's all about these flashlights. I don't know what a tactical flashlight is. But I guess if people do know what they are, so what do you do with the is it to, I don't know, maybe you can tell us. It looks good. I think obviously all you need to do is just create more content. It's a very specific niche, so I'd imagine it'd do well, and I'd imagine there are some specific articles that you can create. This looks very focused on one product, and it's going to need more content, probably more products. But good start. It's going to need a bit of work, like all these things. Carl says Amazon deactivated my affiliate account. Oh no, they just sent me this email. You probably didn't have enough content unless they're giving you a more specific reason. And it says, how many sites do I currently own that are earning money? About 4, top of my head. Jake says, is it salvageable, that site? Of course it is. It's fine. It sounds like it's in a good niche. Just needs more content, a little bit more work. Adrian says, Doug, he didn't say specifically to stop watching my content. I know he wouldn't have ever said that. He loves my content. He recommends focus on the course, which is fine. He just wants you guys to get results from his course. You've obviously invested a reasonable amount of money in it, so he wants you to get the most out of it, and that now means that you have to focus on it. Anthony says, hi, Alex. Just waking up and seeing you alive. Different time this time. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Anthony. Sorry. I've had to reschedule today, do it a bit earlier. I wasn't 100% sure that I'd be able to make it tonight. So rather than not do a stream at all, I thought, hey, I've got a little bit of time now. It's early afternoon here in the UK, so I thought I'd do it. But I knew that for you guys in the US that it was going to be early. You're Eastern time, but I guess the guys on the Pacific coast, it's 5 a.m. or whatever there. So it's unlikely they're going to join me unless you're Alex Becker and you get up at 4:30 every day. Right, let me see if I can catch up. I'm a little bit behind you guys on the chat. Embracing Wellness says, within a post, if I have a measurement in inches, is it better to use the symbol speech marks, or should I write out the word inches? That's entirely up to you. I don't think that's going to have any effect on anything, really. Apart from, does everyone know that the little, I don't know why I'm doing that, speech mark thing? I think most people know that that means inches. And to be fair, over here in the UK and the rest of Europe, we use centimeters anyway. So you just have cm and use centimeters. We're all on the metric. Stephen has also shared another good free keyword finder, keywordshitter.com. Wow, that's a good name. Sorry if you're sensitive. Keyword.com. Let's have a look. What on earth is this? It looks basic. Let me share this with you. It looks interesting. I need to set up a better streaming system, I think. I think like Google Hangouts is fair enough, but it's a little bit clunky. Anyway, keyword shitter. Let's type something in here. Ugg boots. Shit keywords. Okay, that's cool. It's Ugg boots for dogs. What the? Wow, and it's just churning them and churning them. Stop. Thank you. That is just going to shit them out. Wow. So there's some keyword ideas for Ugg boots. Ugg boots and leggings. See, that's an article right there, isn't it? I could just go out. I need to get some more people working with me on this, because it's the kind of thing I'll never get around to doing. But you can see that, you know, you could put a great post together on Ugg boots and leggings. You could pair products together. You could say this is a great look. It'd be perfect for Facebook, that kind of stuff. So this is cool. I don't know where it's getting this this information from, this data from, but it's churning out. I mean, you've got no idea of volume or competition or anything like that, but what the heck? It's giving you some keywords. It's a free tool. Good share. Thanks for that. Excuse me. Top G. Hello. You enjoy my content? Thank you. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate the kind comments, by the way. There's 30 of you, you know, sharing your time with me right now. Thanks very much for joining the stream today. Sorry for the late minute notice. Sorry for changing the time. You know me, my organization skills are not the best. Something I need to work on, but I think I'm a good example that you don't have to be, you know, too perfect. A lot of business people, especially on YouTube and places like that, and you know, millionaires and entrepreneurs, they kind of portray themselves as being super perfect in terms of, you know, they're really good at scheduling their time. They get up early every morning. They go to the gym. They go out running. They like these people that you think, but that's not me. But you know, that's not me either. And I'm still able to work for myself and do what I want and all that kind of stuff. So there's hope for all of us. But I'm sorry if I ever mess you around in terms of, you know, streaming and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I'm rambling. Check out my other channel if you like me rambling. There's quite a bit of that on there. Anyway, Adrian says, I've got my copy of X Theme, Alex, and it looks amazing. Cool. Farah's video creating that cake shop. Yeah, the cake shop video, that was a bit of a pain. It seemed like a good idea doing that video. If you haven't seen it, basically I had a client, they wanted a website using X Theme. I thought, well, I could do that for them, and what I'll do is I'll record it and make a video out of it. And I tried doing that, but then as I was making the site, the client kept wanting stuff changing, and it just, yeah, didn't bode well for a good video. But if you're watching it and you're making your way through it, then well done. I don't remember that little, he's asking, how do I remove that little plus in the right up corner? Yeah, I do remember how to do that. What you need to do is go into your X Theme settings, and that is to do with the, I think they call it the top bar, something like that. You want to turn that off. You'll find it in the X Theme settings, and then that will get rid of that little plus thing. Convict, yeah, to clarify, yeah, so you were asking me about using Wix and Site Builder and all that kind of stuff. I don't know, I'm afraid. I've not used any of those platforms. I've only ever used WordPress. Personally, I wouldn't want to use Wix or Squarespace, Site Builder, or any of them. I like to be in control. I like to own my stuff. With them, you're kind of stuck with them. They have full control over your site. all that kind of stuff. With WordPress, you can choose your hosting. You can put it on your own server. You can put it on someone else's server. Do what you want with it. You have more control. But if you're looking for a real easy life with no stress, then maybe Wix is for you. But so I've not really got any experience with it. Veggie says, do I need SSL certificates for all websites or the website which has WooZone? Nowadays, I'd recommend that if you got the money, the inclination, I would get SSL for all of your sites. It could help your SEO. Google is now giving preference to sites that have SSL. So if you can, I would. Did a video on it very recently on how to do it with HostGator. Some hosts even offer a free SSL certificate. So if they do that, then definitely. Jake says, it's my first site. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the other site we just looked at. So maybe add more products, maybe the competition of that light, and just do more within the niche. Yes, Jake, that's right. Just keep adding more products, add more content, basically help people buy. It's very well recommending one product, but you've got to show other products as well to get it into context. You know, maybe find 4 or 5 lights, do a table, compare features, that kind of stuff. Janish, hello. He says, she says, I hope I get that right. I have a media news company and I've started Google AdSense on my website. I want to know how I can earn more from the website by other source with affiliate marketing. So if you have you're going to get paid more by recommending products to people buy rather than just running ads. So within your content, there might be opportunities to recommend products or create content around products, reviews, comparisons, buyer's guides, that kind of thing. You earn more money by having a mix of AdSense and affiliate. Thanks for all the questions. It's a good, lively chat. I'm a little bit more perky at this time of the day. By the time it gets to 8 o'clock, whatever, I'm a little bit tired, baggy eyes. Everyone always says I look tired, but because I do. Because I have to get up in the night with the baby and stuff like that. But hey, I'm pretty perky now, and there's loads of questions coming in, so that's good. Do you recommend Thrive themes, or should I take the Sahifa theme? Thrive themes are very good. I've used them before. I'm not familiar with the Sahifa theme. A lot of these theme companies offer a guarantee money back kind of thing, so you can always buy one or the other, try it out. If you don't like it, get your money back. Attack lights are just really good. Flashlights, too bright, intended for defense and such. So you could create content around using them. You know, how to use a attack light if you get attacked, and stuff like that. I mean, I can't think of any other things, but I'm sure you can. Let me just do a quick search on. Hey, let's put it into that tool. Let's put it into answer the public. See what we get. We don't get anything. That tool looked very good to start with, but I think the data might not be too much data. But hey, so let's go attack in. So searches related to tack light are tactical torch review, tack light lantern, military torch. Let me just see. So I'm just kind of getting some ideas for content. Tactical torch review, and it's giving me ideas for best tactical flashlight for self-defense. That's an article right there. Best affordable tactical flashlight. That's another one. You know, for people that don't want to spend too much money. Best law enforcement flashlight, similar again. Brightest flashlight lumens. So again, you could do an article there where you're comparing different lights. Which one's the brightest? Which one's the best value for money? Which one's got the best battery life? Tons of content to be created on that particular niche, and it's a very specific niche as well. So there's a good chance that you will rank well. Okay, I'm going to go for another 10 minutes or so because I got on a bit late due to technology and stuff. So we'll go for another 10 minutes or so. There's 35 on right now, so keep the questions coming. Let me see if I can find you guys. I've lost the chat window. Where is it? Here we go. Right, where are we? Ben says, can I do a video on which Google keyword phrases to focus on? I'm trying to use Google Keyword Planner, but finding it a bit confusing as to what to focus on. Okay, Ben, what I would do if you're using Google Keyword Planner, you're going to get some idea of volume. So just pick a phrase or a keyword that you're able to create content around. That's a good start. So it might be some kind of idea for an article, something like that. And then go on, volume numbers. You want to go for keywords that have a bit of volume, obviously, and not too much competition. Jenny says, does Isles Mag themes are good for media news company, or you can say for blogging center? Kyle, you want me to have a look at your site? I can do that. Let me just bring it up. Okay, yeah, I've looked at your site. You sent me an email, didn't you, the other day? I think you've been removed from Google, from Amazon, which is why you got no products. I'm thinking. Abdullah says, please make a WordPress course. Yeah, I should. Adrian says, why would someone give you a thumbs down? These people have nothing else better to do. Thumbs up from me. Adrian, I don't know. We've spoke about this before in a previous stream or video or something. I think it was a stream. I don't know. I get a thumb down pretty much on every video I do. Now, I don't know who it is. I don't know if it's different people. I take it as a compliment because I think you have to be doing something right in order to get a bit of a hater or whatever. So I've got 2 thumbs down on this very stream, and there was one on there was one on air before it even started the stream. So I'd imagine it might have. Actually, no, I'm looking at my last stream. I can't see this stream. Can I? Anyway, I don't know why I get thumbs down. I don't know, honestly. But yeah, I take it as a compliment. If people want to give me a thumbs down, that's fine. Doesn't bother me much. It's only got the one, yeah, and that was before the stream had even started. I was 5 minutes late or so it could be that. But hey, if you are watching this and you do give me a thumb down on every video, then thanks. But why are you so mad? What have I done that's upset you? I don't know. Maybe someone followed one of my tutorials and the website didn't work out. I don't know. I say, and I don't really care. So never mind. All the best YouTubers get thumbs down. It's just one of them things. And now I've lost the chat again. Let me just get you guys back. Are we still on? I think we're still on. Yeah, we are. Okay. Martin says, what do I think about Themify Ultra? That's something that I've not really used, I'm afraid, Martin. I'll check it out. It sounds interesting, though. Let me add it to my notes. My very long notes page with all the stuff that I want to do. Excuse me. Steve says the keywords everywhere. Chrome extension gives monthly searches, CPC and competition. Okay, you're sharing some good tools with us today. Making a note of all these. Answer the public. And I think I'm going to do a video on keyword tools. And bring them all together in one video. So yeah, check that out, people. Chrome extension called Keywords Anywhere. It gives you CPC and stuff like that, which is all good. But you can spend ages kind of just doing all this keyword research stuff. So take it to a certain point, but once you've got a nice list and you've got some ideas for content, just go for it, because you may target a certain keyword, but you'll end up ranking for other variations or long tail versions of that keyword. So the main thing is just to create content. Oh, excuse me, I banged the mic. You all okay? Ender says, I'm not going to keep reading out comments about it's good and all that, but thanks. Thanks for your kind content, kind comment even. Joseph says, Eagle, have you had any success with Amazon's one link to link the affiliates account with other countries? I've not seen that. Amazon's one link. That sounds interesting because at the moment, one link. At the moment, you have to promote, which is a bit of a pain. So let me just have a look at this one link. Doesn't seem to be working. Can you do it from I'm an EU UK affiliate at the moment. So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I can't see it on the UK one. Maybe that's just a US thing. But yeah, if you can do that, then I would definitely do it, because if you can promote products from all the countries, that's all good, isn't it? Jake is sharing, there's some great links being shared today. So Jake is saying that thebuttonfactory.com is a good site for making buttons. Check that out if you need a button. Nasrin.com, you're sharing your site, good stuff.ninja. That's a good domain name. Let me have a look at your site. Looks really nice. Which theme are you using? Could be X theme, is it? I don't know. Looks really good site though. Good luck with it. Keep creating some content. I'm looking. You've got lots of products, but I don't think you've got. Oh, hang on. Let me have a look at your blog. Yeah, you need to add content. That's your next job. But well done setting up the site. Looking really, really nice, really professional. Well done. Everyone's just saying that Amazon One Link currently only works for US, Canada. It can only be set up from a US associate account. Hello, Duncan. Thanks for joining me. You've just kind of, I'm just about to come to an end. But hey, we can go on for another few minutes. But you'll have to excuse me for one moment. Yeah, let's go for another 5 minutes. Mega Gnu's. Hello. I want to learn affiliate marketing as a beginner. Can you help me? I can. I think I can. Check out the channel. There's some good videos to help you get started. I've got one on different types of affiliate site, making money online, all those kind of stuff. And then there is more in-depth videos on how to create a whole site, that kind of stuff. So I think I can help you. Just have a look through the channel, some of the more recent videos, and see what you can do. Okay, so has anyone got any final questions before we wrap this up? Again, there's quite a few of you viewing, but there's only a handful of you in chat. So I guess that's why there's not so many questions right now. But yeah, well, let's wrap it up then. Let's wrap it up. Thanks everyone for watching. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the different time, whether you prefer it early like this or whether I should just go back to doing it in the evenings. I say evenings, it's evenings here, but not for everyone. What time is best? What time zone are you in? If I get an idea of where everyone is, then maybe I can plan it so that it fits around more people's schedules, whatever. If you're not already subscribed, then please do subscribe. I'm sure you already are subscribed. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you didn't like the video, then click the dislike button. One person already has, that's fine. I don't mind. If you want to click the dislike button, it's all fine. But either way, click something and let me know. Okay, I'm getting some ideas. So you prefer 5 o'clock UK time. Anthony says the regular time from before that. So that was 8 o'clock UK time. Jake says, thanks. Thank you, Jake, for coming. Jake says it's 8 a.m. where I live. Yeah, you're on the East Coast. Is that too early for you, Jake? You like it early or prefer it a bit later? Brace Runner says, yeah, the mornings are good. It helps to motivate. Yeah, that's the thing. If I do it in the evening, everyone's a bit tired. I said myself, I can be a little bit worn out by then. I'm not quite as energized. The coffee and everything's worn off by then. So, yeah, maybe doing it earlier is better. But I could do it maybe a little bit later to try and catch a few more of the guys in the US. I mean, time zones, it's tricky to get everyone on at the same time when we're all around the world in different places. But hey-ho. And Jake says it doesn't really matter much to me. I'm up weird hours all the time. That's the way when you're kind of doing your own thing, isn't it? You work morning, noon, and night. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. But the firm says he's working in the day job, which I know a lot of you got that day job, taking up the best part of the day. So I'll keep that in mind as well when I'm scheduling. But I do want to try and keep doing these, at least once a week. Just kind of getting the motivation and planning it and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, thanks everyone for joining me today. I'm going to try and get a regular video up this week. I was going to do it today, but it hasn't quite gone to plan. So I'll try and get that up tomorrow. It'll probably be around CSS, although the keyword tool thing might be good as well. So I may be trying to do that as well. Anthony says, I'm late for work. I didn't mean to make you late for work. I don't want to get anyone fired. So yeah, I'll check out the normal videos. There should be one going up, at least one going up this week. Check out my other channel, Alex Cooper. I'm also going to do a video for that one, all being well. And that's it. Oh, JJ says, don't go. Oh, I have to go, I'm afraid. Jake says, got one more question. Okay, let's do one more question. Jake, what's the question? I'm waiting. It better be a good one. Jake says, I make yo-yo videos and stuff. I think it seems like a decent niche. What do you think? That does sound like a decent niche. And if you're good at yo-yo and you make videos, that sounds perfect. Go for it. And I'm sure there's plenty of yo-yos and yo-yo related products that you can promote. Obviously, the only problem with that is they're relatively low value, I'm guessing. Although I don't know, maybe there is some pro yo-yos that cost a few quid. But that sounds good. If it's a passion and if you're able to create content, then that's a great place to start. Don't worry too much about the niche or the products. Just do it, because once you have a following, people that are into your stuff, you might be able to move on to, complementary products and other things, because you've got people's attention through the yo-yos. So yeah, go for it. I'd be interested to see some of your content actually, because I like the odd bit of yo-yoing now and again, and my son's just really got into a yo-yo. Wow, Jay, you have over 60. Is that 60 videos or 60 yo-yos? Just for the hell of it, can you say the word smiggity giggity twat? There you go. I just did it. If that's what floats your boat, Anthony, that's fine. Okay, let me have a look at your channel, Jake. Okay, Jake, I see. I'm going to subscribe. There you go. You got a new subscriber. And I'm going to watch some of your videos. But I won't do it right now because that's just boring. But you watching me watching you. But yeah, I'll check them out later. Yeah, Jake, I have subscribed. I will like and comment and all that usual stuff. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap this up now. Thanks everyone for joining me. I got to go, and yeah, keep an eye out for the new videos. I'll do a stream next week, all being well. It's usually on a Wednesday. I'll try and give you guys a bit of warning if I probably go at time evening or maybe slightly earlier. Maybe I'll do it at 7:30, however early I can get on. But yeah, until next time, good luck with all your sites. Good luck with whatever you're working on. Feel free to leave questions in the comments, and if I can, I'll do my best to answer them. As I said before, I do get a lot now, so sometimes hard to get to everyone, but I do try to. Check out wpeagle.com as well. There's a forum over there which has got quite a bit of action on it. So you guys are kind of talking to each other, helping each other out. So yeah, it's definitely worth a look. But until next time, bye for now.